Just gonna let y'all know this is always a messy job when you're laying on your back. Trying not to get transmission fluid all over the place. Dang, son! Welcome back to Easy's Rebuilds, and I'm Easy E. As you can see from the thumbnail, that I'm gonna be jumping into this transmission, getting this transmission fluid replaced, getting the filter changed, putting that brand new transmission pan that's been sitting on my shelf for over a year on this car, because last time I really bought parts for this car, it's been a year since if you knew the channel, since we changed pretty much the control arms, tie rod ends, and sway bar end links on the front of this car. We got some more parts in thanks to Detroit Axle for getting to it so quick. But we're gonna put those parts on in this video. That's gonna be another video. If you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, you'd have seen that. So there's only one more thing. I talked to my brother from another mother. We have never driven this car on the road. So I'm going to do the transmission flush because I let the car warm up in the driveway as I cleaned the garage out. Because I do try to keep my garage clean. And I noticed it was shifting hard when I put it into reverse, into drive. I'm going to take a look at the transmission mount, but I doubt it's that because it don't jerk once you start the car up. You put in reverse and neutral, move, but once that transmission got warm, boy, the car was jerking. So, and I did notice that the transmission was overfilled. Last time I put the transmission stick. Hopefully, that's not the problem with this car. Hopefully, it didn't need a transmission. That's why it was a pedal car. Because I already put too much money into this car. But it's going to be my car anyway. And we just spent a lot more money. So, let's jump on into it. But before we do all that, here's the ATP Automotive Transmission Filter Kit. So, I got a new filter. I already had the transmission pan sitting on my shelf collecting dust for over a year. And I like these aftermarket ones because it's actually got a drain plug so you can drain it. I use one of these aftermarkets on my black Dodge Ram. If you're new to the channel, go check those videos out when I did that transmission pan on that one because it was rusty and it was leaking. But there's some stuff I got to do this I'm not feeling too good. There's the stuff that I need to do this transmission, filter, and fluid and pan replacement. And I do have the air filter that's been sitting on my shelf for a year. And the serpentine belt. And y'all can see it. Well, I don't want y'all to see my address. But this bag is covered in dust. So I did order a new serpentine belt. The serpentine belt on this car is kind of cracked. I ordered this a long time ago. I got my address on it, so I don't want to show that one. Here's another stack of parts that we'll make another videos on. So I got the front and rear struts. Front and rear drums, rotors with pads somewhere back there. Got some rear sway bar end links. I got the trailing arms. I learned from the other car that I recently purchased. To replace the trailing arms with the trailing arm brackets. So I don't want the trailing arms to ride away on this car and tire go flying after I did all this work. So we're going to replace those. We're going to replace the lateral links, but they don't need none of those. Those look perfectly fine on this car. Already been up under it. So we're just going to replace that stuff in another video. And I did off camera. Get the front end. Kind of like not put together, but it's put together. test fitting parts and stuff, test fit the bumper, the headlights. Only reason, like I said before, I gotta get this car done because the BMW played the wrong Monte Carlo. When you got multiple Monte Carlos and you tell them they ask for the color, you don't give them a VIN number, that's what happens. So this project got pushed forward. Should have been done with this car a long time ago, but she had major rust, and I didn't feel like dealing with it. So I was put on the back burner. But now since she played it, I had to get her done because I must. She has to pass emissions this year. I got to April before I had to renew the plate. Plate back there, you see, old. I want to see my address. Keep forgetting about that address and stuff. But let's jump on into doing what we do best. Let's get this transmission pan dropped, transmission fluid out of there, and do our thug thistle. So here I am laying on my back on the garage floor. Spider webs everywhere because this car just sits and sits. I wiped all the spider webs away from the transmission pan. Kind of wet all the way around the transmission pan. Everything wet in this garage from the everything in here sweating. But all you need for this job is a 10 millimeter, and your trusty Renee impact, or you just work a ratchet and take this off. So I'm just gonna start ripping these bolts out a little bit at a time. Still trying to figure out where I'm gonna lean it. I think I'm gonna lean it to the front right here, because back there I got my jacks with the jack stand for safety, and we're gonna get her drained. We already did an oil change. I know I probably need to do another one. Oil change was changed over a year ago, and the oil in here, I know y'all will probably saying in the comment section, "Oh, need to change the oil. It's been in the car after," but this car has really haven't driven anywhere since I did the oil change. Just around the backyard. So let's do this other maintenance thing you should do in a car when you get a car. If you're a YouTuber, that is.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
Just gonna let y'all know this is always a messy job when you're laying on your back. Trying not to get transmission fluid all over the place. Now there's your filter. Usually I just wiggle it off. And pour it on out. Transmission fluid is tad bit dark. I do see glitter, a little bit of glitter in there, but I don't see a lot of glitter, a lot of metal. But remember, I'm not a professional, so I don't know how much metal I should be looking for anyway. But I don't see no chunks of metal in the transmission. I know you don't want that, but I do see a little glittery. A little shine up in here. So I'm going to keep on moving forward with this. Get the new filter in. I would have took out the old gasket ring up in there. But I don't feel like playing with that ring-a-ding-ding that's up in there. You do got a gasket that goes up in there. Comes with the new filter. But I'm just going to use the old one because it's already in there. And the other one you have to pry out. And it's easier if you had a lift. If you wasn't laying on your back. So I'm going to get that in. And I ain't going to be right back. I'll show y'all this other oil pan. The transmission pan, not playing, transmission pan. And we get back to work. So here's the transmission pan. Ain't that much glitter up in there. Really don't see nothing. Just don't need to see no charts. If any metal or nothing in there. Already took the magnet out. Set the magnet there because this one has a drain plug. So if you ever want to drain your transmission again, you got a transmission drain plug. Here's that gasket I was talking about I'm not going to use because it's going to be a pain. But now we're going to do everything reverse. Get the transmission pan, this new one back up there. And top her off with transmission fluid. But before my GoPro go dead, let me change this battery.
I was built to last with the whips on weaving. I could change the past. I'm all achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then
Ground. It's unfortunate because I'm going to have to jack her back up when it's time to change the front struts and the brakes and rotors in another video. But in between shots, I did get that serpentine belt replaced. We added 2 gallons of transmission fluid to this car now. Here's the old serpentine belt. I was all cracked up. So it was best to replace it with another Gates serpentine belt. Don't know. Oh, this is an original GM belt. Oh, it might have been the original one that came with this car. Say GM on it. If y'all didn't see that. Right there, GM 12569-504 UZB. It was a 6-pack. unless they got a service at the dealership. That'd be good. But now we got the gates. Serpentine belt in its place. Right there. Micro V K060919. So anybody looking for serpentine belt, that's your serpentine belt for Monte Carlo Impala. Now it's time to fill her up full of transmission fluid. So you trying to do that and watch the GoPro at the same time, don't spill the transmission fluid on my motor. And if anybody's still asking in the comment section below of what happened to the white Monte Carlo SS that my brother from another mother had, still don't know where it's at to this day. But we moving on, we moving forward. Oop, that means do that. Clean that up before they can behind the motor. So let me continue on getting this filled up, checked, topped off. We'll get back to you.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
Right. So we got transmission fluid topped off. Got to order some or do I? AC oil. Maybe I should just try recharging the system. I know the AC does work. If I need a can of oil, that pump don't sound like it's dry down there. The AC compressor sound like it's dry. So it probably is dry, but the AC is cold. And y'all seen in the time lapse, I did rip out the air filter that's been in there for who knows how long, and it has rust on it. And it has seen better days. So It's been there for a long time. That's why we changed these things. Air filters. Already changed the cabin air filter off camera. I changed the cabin air filter in all the cars. Got another cabin air filter for my brother from another mother's Monte Carlo, the one he got off me. The gray one, if you're new to this channel. So I gotta change that cabin air filter. Gonna be some more videos coming up on that car. Don't know when, because I gotta fix the whole front end on that car, and eventually he wanted it painted. And hopefully he don't lose this one. But I think that's gonna be a wrap for this video. I think I'm gonna order some motor mounts, because these are jumping around a lot. I'm referring to one of my other Monte Carlos to make sure that they don't supposed to be moving like that, because it could be that. When I put in the gear, the motor could be shifting. So I might need new mounts, because it has been sitting for a long time. But which ones will it need? I won't know until I get back under the car, because I didn't check the one on this side. So when I do the brake, when I do the struts and the brakes and rotors, I'm gonna look at the ones on the bottom. But for now, I'm gonna add that to my cart. I think there was like $200 for all 4 of them. I don't know, I don't remember, but I go check that out. Y'all let me know in the comment section below, what do y'all have saved this 116,000 mile Monte Carlo? That's pretty much in great condition on the interior, other than me doing body work and got everything back covered in dust. Doing rust repair. So now everything covered in dust. Even the buttons don't even like they've been used. This is a very well kept car. As y'all can see, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all had saved this one. Put as much money into it as I did. And this is a cheap pedal car too. But she was kind of rotted out. But that's going to be a wrap. So if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Then give us a thumbs down. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know how we doing over here on this pedal car. Share this video with your friends, family, co-workers if you would. Be truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Easy Ease Rebuilds. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. Go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. We have merch at teespring.com. We take Cash App donations, and we take donations of cars sometimes. And with all that said, there's links in the description area below. Stay tuned and stay blessed, people. Deuces!